Terry McGeary, and today we're going out and about on my bike into Glasgow from East Kilbride, starting off the easy way by train. We're going to have a look about Glasgow Green. We'll start off on the Clyde cycle path, which you may have seen before in one of my other videos, and we'll cycle all the way along to Glasgow Green, and we'll have a look at a couple of interesting things you might not know about. Oh, can I have a concession return to Glasgow, please?
Yeah, sure. 110.
Yeah, show my ticket.
Thank you, that's fine. Thank you
very much.
Not a bad morning then.
Brilliant morning, what a day. It's good to stay in the house any longer. I need to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, you just waste the day.
You know, because especially when it's nice there.
Yesterday was the same.
Yeah, it was nice. I was off yesterday, so...
Yeah, I think we went down to here yesterday. There are many good things about UK. One of them is this, which is my bus pass, people call it. When you're 60 at present, you can apply for one of these free, and you can travel anywhere on buses, public transport in Scotland for nothing. A lot of people don't know though that you can use it on the train off peak and you get a vast reduction in your fare. Into Glasgow, £1.30 for a return from East Kilbride. So within a 10-mile radius you can get the reduction. After that it's a bit more complicated and you don't get so much after the 10 miles, but it's worth trying. Another good thing about the UK is that on trains you can carry your bicycle with you for free. On services where you have to book a ticket, where it's advisable to book a ticket, it's a good idea to book your bike as well. It doesn't cost you anything, but you could end up arriving at a station finding there's no place for your bicycle because it's full with other bicycles. We just put the bicycles here. I've got mine hanging up. Some trains have it that you just park the bicycle on its tyres, but most of them it's hanging up, so it's free. Often there's not enough room. This is all we have on this train today. You get about 3 bicycles per side. And we're not going very far today. We're going from Central Station, which is there, to Glasgow Green, which is there. Well, that's us arrived in Glasgow Central. We'll go to the far end, Union Street exit. I think that's where I'll try and get out. Well, I've suddenly remembered actually, that exit is stairs, so that's not the best way to go. We'll go out the main entrance instead. No stairs involved. So we're going out the Gordon Street entrance instead.
Platform 7, 4810.
And straight away we have a Greg's for sandwiches. Gordon Street, leading over to Buchanan Street, pedestrian street. I think we'll just go along there.
To make it that day?
Yeah.
Well, here we are at Buchanan Street. It's very quiet, relatively, because it's a Sunday morning. Looking down Buchanan Street, pedestrian area, down towards the subway. Now, I do believe this is a cycle-friendly area as well, so I'm going to risk jumping on the bike and cycling down to Argyle Street, which is a street at right angles at the bottom here. So far so good. People make Glasgow. I may have mentioned before that in Glasgow, as in a lot of cities these days, you can hire bikes as well if you have your credit card or some kind of card. I've never done it. There they are. Okay, we'll go across here. Nice little cul-de-sac down here, so nobody's going to run me over probably. There we are, we made it to the Clyde. Okay, if I go down here, I can head eastwards along the Clyde cycle path, walkway. And that's us there already, Glasgow Green. Going in, I'll take you through the Glasgow's own Arc de Triomphe, which is just here. Here we go. Much nicer way to go in, more appropriate. And we have a Cleopatra's Needle over ahead of us too, so we'll cycle up to that. Rather nice kids play park over there too, so if you've got kids or grandkids, you want to take them out, there's a place to let them have some fun. And this edifice here is left over from the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014. Okay, there are a couple of ways I could go to get to the People's Palace, which is an amazing building right in the middle of Glasgow Green. This way down by the Clyde itself, on the Clyde walkway cycle path, I think is much nicer, so that's where we're going. I've just stopped in here for a few seconds to absorb the smells of beer being brewed just across there, and to watch people sculling. Well, I hadn't realised what a brilliant view of Glasgow you can actually get from here. However, we'll go over first and look at the People's Palace, which you can just see behind the trees of it. This bridge is too nice not to stick on a video. Let's have a look at it. Thank you. Well, my real aim coming out today was to show you this thing here. That's the Templetons, the old Templetons carpet factory, which is now a business area, offices and so on. Amazing building, absolutely amazing. Apparently the style on the Doge's Palace in Venice. You can see the various types of materials used to make it. It's got glazed and unglazed brickwork there. It's got sandstone. It's got terracotta. It's just an amazing building. Rather nice building. I'm glad it was preserved. But the other thing I was going to mention is that part of that area before the the Templetons factory was built was a wash house or steamy, where locals used to congregate to wash their clothes, where they could have hot water and boilers and so on. And afterwards they would take their clothes and hang them out on lines supported by these clothes poles. So these clothes poles, like that one there, were used. People would just hang out all the sheets and so on out here in public as a communal drying area. And it's quite nice, I think, that afterwards, when it was all gone and the factory was built, these remained and they've kept them there. Bit of a curiosity these days. I don't know when they were last used, but I think somebody used them for an artistic effect at some point a few years ago. But they're still here. And just behind we have the People's Palace. So we'll have a cycle over now and have a look at that. This is Sunday. Opens at 11 AM. The hop on, hop off multilingual tourist bus. Just in front of the People's Palace we have this marvellous fountain. I'll go around the other side so you get a better look. Well, according to the information, this terracotta fountain is the largest and best example of its kind remaining in the world. Terracotta, eh? And if we look at the terracotta, we can see it's emblazoned with items relating to our former empire's glory. So there we have South Africa, an ostrich in the background there, Canada, and we have a moose, and we have India, and finally we have Australia with sheep. Good old Queen Victoria atop the lot. This is good, there's somewhere to put the bike. At last it's open and in we go. Like other Glasgow museums, it's free to go in. First of all, we'll go straight through to the Winter Gardens. Marvellous steel and glass. Great warm place, even in winter time, to get a snack. And would you look at that roof? It's incredible. Apparently it was modelled on, I think, Nelson's ship, the upturned hull of Nelson's ship, so they say. So this is the Winter Gardens, and it's really a large conservatory. If you like cacti, as I do, this is a place to be. You're in a jungle here, or a desert. This really is a magic place. And if you look through here, you can look backwards rather, you can see the other side of the People's Palace. I'm kind of hoping I don't find one of these in here. Okay, I'm going to push the boat out and get myself a coffee inside. Well, this has been Terry McGarry out and about in Glasgow Green, Glasgow, Scotland. Thanks very much for watching.